1868, a British newspaper put up a substantial sum of money to the first sailor who could successfully sail single-handed and non-stop around the world. So the first person to get in a sailboat and just keep going and get back where they started. 9 sailors accepted this challenge and entered into what would become the Golden Globe round the world race. And this became something of a media sensation. Newspapers in New York, in Paris, in London, all breathlessly covered the prep for the race and the sailors departing and tracked each boat as it proceeded around the world. Fast forward to the end of the year, as the race is coming to a close, and of the original 9 contestants, only 3 remained. In first place was the French sailor Bernard Moitessier, and he was sailing in a steel ketch that he built himself, named Joshua Slocum, and his approach was just make a beast of a boat. Joshua had doubly thick welded steel hull, had literal telephone poles for masts. It was a boat that could survive the Southern Ocean. In second place, behind Moitessier, was American Robert Crowhurst. And Crowhurst wasn't really a sailor, he was an engineer. And prior to leaving on this race, he had no sailing experience. But, his secret sauce was that he had built a cutting-edge plywood catamaran. And using his engineering skills, he built a boat that on paper was substantially faster than any other boats in the race. He also was an electronics wizard. He had the only long-distance radios in the race. The open question was, A, could his boat survive the open ocean? And B, did he have the skills to manage his boat? Third place, behind Crowhurst, was the British sailor Robin Knox Johnston. And, Knox Johnston was a traditionalist. He was in a wooden boat, caulked with hemp and tar and canvas sails. You could think of him as the John Henry battling the machine, in the classic parable. What happened? Well, I'm going to give it away right here. Robin Knox Johnston, despite being in third place, would go on to win the race. What happened? Well, Moitessier was, he had it in the bag. He was near the finish line. All he had to do was sail that last little bit, cross the line. He was going to make himself, life-changing money and be hailed a hero around the world. And that was when he became a legend. Moitessier decided that he had enjoyed sailing around the world so much that he didn't care about money, he didn't care about prestige. He wanted to go around the world again. And so he just didn't stop. He kept sailing. He actually ended his voyage about half the world later in Tahiti. Happy and infamous. And so that left Crowhurst in first place. But Crowhurst ended up had a dark secret. Remember, he didn't know how to sail when the race began. And he had been reporting, excellent progress throughout the race. But his secret was that he was cheating. He had left, his boat didn't work, and he'd realized that he could just sail to an island in the Caribbean, go ashore, eat tropical fruit, go back every few days, and send in a fake radio report via his long-distance radio. And so he'd done that all year. Now, he wasn't trying to win the race. I believe that he thought if he won, that his logbooks would be stripped of scrutiny and his fraud would be uncovered. He was forging a fraudulent second-place finish. The problem is with Moitessier out, suddenly he was in first place. And, tragically, realizing that he was going to be uncovered when they looked at his logbooks, he chose to end his life. And so that left, the British traditionalist Robin Knox Johnston, the only sailor to finish the 1968 Golden Globe race, and winner of the prize money. Now, I know you're all wondering here. You're wondering why I'm naked. Well, Moitessier was not only an epic sailor, he was also somewhat of a nudist. While sailing offshore, he would take off all his clothing and spend days naked. I am currently sailing single-handed across the Pacific. We are about 1,000 miles to the closest land currently. And I thought, what better way to honor Bernard Moitessier than to spend the day naked? You go a little crazy out here. Here's to you, Bernard. Here's to you. That took me like 10 takes to get right.